Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me today. This class is for you if for any reason you have a limited mobility, whether you're recovering from an injury or are injured, or if you're suffering from a chronic disease that keeps you seated a lot, if you're older and maybe haven't been active in a while, or simply if you just want to do something really restorative and quiet and where you get in touch deeply with the breath and the body, then you're in the right place. So we're going to do this Pilates sequence in the chair the whole time. We are going to move slow. We are going to focus on our breathing a lot. So if the breathing makes you dizzy or lightheaded for any reason, just go back to natural breathing. Don't worry about it. In fact, don't worry about anything. Okay, so we're going to start just simply with our hands resting on our thighs. Now, it's really good to have a chair that you don't have to lean back in or lean your arms on, but if that's totally necessary for you, then of course. And if you are able to, come slightly forward in your chair and squeeze your glute muscles a little so you're sitting up on your sitting bones, then give that a try if you can. So with the hands on the thighs, just start to feel where your navel can pull back to your spine. And see if you can do that without collapsing the spine at all. Do the best you can to pull the navel in, engage the glutes, and keep the chest open and the heart expanding. And feel your shoulder blades pulling down your back. Just a gentle little pull. It's not a big squeeze, but let them pull down your back and just feel already that work going on in your torso and your entire trunk, your core, which is 360 degrees, involves many muscles. That's for another time in another video. So simply with your ankles right below your knees and your knees in line with your hip bones, so make sure you can see that, we're just going to lift the toes of one foot up and down and alternate, and up and down. So we're activating the front line of the lower leg, the shins. We call the front of the body the anterior chain. So we are activating that to flex the ankle. So you're learning how the muscles connect to your joints, how your mind connects to movement, and up. Now try both together. Up and down. And up, and if you can, we might as well, let's take our hands out and flex and reach. Shoulder blades down and reach. So we're moving the wrists with the forearms and up and down and up and down. One more, up and down. Okay, now we're gonna lift the heel onto the ball of the foot and lower and stay on the same side. So I want you to get a sense of where the weight is in your front foot, in your metatarsal, and try and even the weight, equalize the weight. We don't want to be rolling out to the little toe or into the big toe. So lift the heel up and you're still in line in those joints, stacked hip, knee, ankle, and down and up and down, belly's pulled in. Up. Now let's change legs and lift. Notice where you feel the weight naturally in the foot and try to equalize it throughout that metatarsal. And down. Keep that action in your core, lifted in your spine, chest open, navel in, up and up and up. Now we're going to alternate. So lift the right and lower and left and lower and right and left. Now we're going to keep doing that. However, we're going to alternate simultaneously so they'll move together. Here we go. And change and change. I'm showing you with my hands what's happening. Lift and lift, belly in and lift and lift. And 8, 7, 6 and 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1, and let that go. Okay, so readjust if you need to. Find your seat. Now we're going to work on a little core breath integration. So In Pilates, we want to breathe into the rib cage, front, side, and back, especially side, laterally. That way we stay lifted in the navel, engaged in our abdomen the whole time. And it's very big in Pilates to talk about hip-rib connection. That's so we don't overextend the spine, but we stay connected here. Okay, so take your hands on your rib cage, front, side, at least make sure you get some of the side. And on your inhale, try to feel your ribs expanding out. And on your exhale, sew them together. And pull your navel to your spine at the base of your exhale. Inhale through the nose, expand the ribs out. And exhale, sew them together through your mouth, navel to spine. Let's try one more like that. Inhale. And exhale, navel to spine. Sew the ribs together. Really pull the belly in and relax. Okay, so if that made you dizzy, just take a moment, take some natural breaths. Otherwise, we want to try and think of the exhale, always pulling the navel in at the base of the exhale. Okay, so doing your best, you can take your hands, if you are using arms in a chair, you can hold them, otherwise just down on your chair. Engage the lower part of your abdomen and see if you can just lift one leg up and put it down. And we're going to alternate. And up and down. Stay tall. So don't sacrifice your alignment for height of the leg. So maybe your leg can go higher if you round forward, but we don't want to do that. And lift and lower and lift and lift. One more each side, belly in, up and down. Okay, now we're going to do those calf raises again. We're going to do them together, the legs staying together, but I want you to try to bring your arms one on top of the other in front of the shoulders. If that bothers your shoulders, then go ahead and cross them here. Otherwise, lift the heels up and down, and up, tummy in, and down, and up, and up. Now pause, change which one is on top, or if they're crossed, change which one is on top. Lift the heels up and down. Stay tall, up and down, and up. One more, up and down. Okay. So very important, we're going to mobilize the spine. So imagine you're on a wall behind you and you're going to peel off the wall one vertebrae at a time. Keep the belly engaged and we're going to come forward. So chin to chest, roll down, roll your spine down. Use your hands on your thighs for support, just as far as your body will go. And then let your hands help you as you roll up, belly in, lower spine first, mid spine, upper spine, and head. So take an inhale. Exhale, round down. Exhale, round down. Slowly. And slowly round up, belly in. Use your arms to help you feel your vertebrae one at a time stacking, and feel them one at a time rounding. Down, down, down. Maybe you go a little lower and round up. Okay, now we're going to come up differently. We're going to come up with a long spine. Roll down with a round spine. Here we go. Chin to chest, round, round down. Now, as if there's a puppet master string attached to your top of your head, lift out of your spine and hips and come up, come up, come up. Let's try that again. Round down. Excuse me. Lengthen from the top of your head. Let that string pull you up, up, up. Your arms are helping. One more. Round. And lengthen your spine up, up, up. Okay, so we're going to work on a little rotation now. We worked on flexion and extension. So if you can, hands behind your head. Now, if this bothers your shoulders, Don't worry about it. You can take your hands across here. And if they need to be low, that's okay too. Otherwise, hands behind the head. So we're going to rotate from the mid back and upper back. We want to keep the pelvis stable. So take an inhale, and on your exhale, twist without moving your pelvis. Maybe you don't go very far. Pull the belly in. Inhale, center. Exhale through your mouth. Pull that belly in. And center. So we've got 360 degrees of the upper body working. Inhale, exhale, your back, your side, your front. Twist. If your hands are behind your head, elbows are wide. And center. And twist. And center. Let's go one more each side. Inhale. Exhale. And center. Remember that navel to spine at the base of the exhale. Exhale, navel in, so the ribs. And center, and release those arms. Okay, so go ahead and take one hand to the side of your chair. Lift the other arm up, and we're going to take a side stretch over. If your shoulder bothers you with your arm up, then just cross your arm over to the opposite shoulder, okay? So otherwise, arm up. And use the bottom arm to help you and just stretch over to the side. Stretch, stretch. We want to keep the opposite sitting bone down so it's not a big stretch. And lift. We're going to stay on that same side. Hand can be across your chest. Up and over one more time. And lift. Okay, changing sides so that lower arm is touching the chair for some leverage. You're either going to have your arm up or across your chest. Inhale up. Exhale, side stretch over, over, over. Inhale it up. One more. And exhale over, over, over. And lift. Okay, just a little bit of work moving the arms. Make sure you're in that stable seat. Lifting the belly, drawing it in. Let's take the elbows in. Imagine you're holding a nice platter of hors d'oeuvres you're going to serve your friends. And inhale, bring them out. Exhale, pull everything in, sew your belly in. Inhale, out. Now imagine you have a heavy tray. So engage those arm muscles. Out. And we engage our core. This is very functional. You engage your core when you're lifting something heavy, especially if you have to extend it away from your body. And out, and in, and out, and in, and out. Inhale, exhale. Last one, out, and in. Okay, this next one is called hug a tree. The idea, it's a lot like it sounds. The idea is the arms are right out from the shoulders. If that's hard for your shoulders, go ahead and lower them some. Inhale and exhale. Close the arms like you're hugging a tree. They should be right in front of your sternum touch. Soft elbows, so we're not locking out the arms. Inhale, open. Keep the spine tall. Exhale, tummy in. Feel that navel pulling in without rounding your spine. Inhale, open. Find that resistance. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Let's do two more. Exhale, tummy in and in and in. Hug that tree. And open. One more. And close. And open. And rest. Okay, so now we're going to try that little knee lift again, but this time we're going to add on if you can. Otherwise, we're just going to stay with the knee lift, but we're going to just do one side at a time. So lift the knee. Now, if you can straighten the leg, straighten it out, bend the knee, and put it down. Otherwise, you're just lifting the knee. And lift and straighten without compromising your spine. We just do one more. 3 is the magic number. lift, out, bend, and lower. Now we're going to do the other side, but remember, you can just lift the knee up and down. So you can just simply go up and down, or knee up, extend the leg, bend the knee, and lower. 2 more, and up, extend, and bend. 1 more, up, extend, bend, and relax. Okay, so take your hands behind your thigh and just hold it. Just hold it there and circle your ankle. Just circle, and then go the other way. Stay tall in your spine and put it down, and then take the other side, circle, circle the other way, and put it down. And now we're going to take 1 more side stretch and a twist and just some mobility before we close. So this time, take your opposite hand to your thigh. And again, if you need to stay here, that's fine. Otherwise, up and over. Lift, lift, lift. And lift up. And this time, take that arm behind you to the chair. Use the hand on the thigh to help you twist, twist, twist. Look back over that back shoulder. Pull the tummy in. And look forward first and then unwind. And then we'll start with the side stretch. So hand on the outer thigh, and you're either across or you lift. Up and over. Side stretch. Lift, 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 and then come up, and then use that back arm on the chair to help you twist, open, open, rotate. Look over the back arm. Keep your breathing steady. Now look forward first, then unwind. And then simply circle the shoulders front and around. I'm up on my toes because I scooched back in my chair for comfort, and I have very short legs, so I need to be up. And circle. Now reverse the circle, forward and up and around, and just notice any kinks in the chain. And now take your hands to your shoulders and use the elbows, bring them together, up and around, and up and around, and up and around. And we're going to take 1 rounded forward fold to finish. Now, you can use your arms and just lean over about this much, or you can turn to the side, extend your legs out a little, and round over your legs with your hands for support. Totally up to you. Just find your rounded forward fold to let that spine release and lower back release. Breathe deep, keep it steady. And then use the strength of your arms and the roundness of your spine to help you come up 1 vertebrae at a time, 1 vertebrae at a time. Seated tall with your head right on top of your spine. Feel that nice long posture, open chest, mobile joints. And just take a big breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And let's just take 1 last big inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And now we'll do that once more with the arms. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope that was beneficial. If you have any questions about mobility, improving, and you want to ask me what videos you think you should do based on your needs, please feel free to write to me, info@jessicaschotz.com. I'm definitely invested in your journey towards a life of greater well-being. Thank you so much.